You know that moment when you have one of your favorite products and it is finally empty. It has taken you so long to get there, but you still sit there trying to violently shake out every last drop to hold on to it forever? We've all been there, right? Today we are going to dive into the graveyard of my products, and some of them were so good I basically excavated them from their packaging. And others died young for a reason. This is getting real dark real fast. Rest in peace, you piece of crap, because you basically did nothing. So I am all about using the good stuff, using what you have, and not falling for like every single new product hype that is out there. So I'm going to tell you about which products I think are really worth it, the ones that I used up every last drop, and the ones that I don't think are so much worth the hype. I figure we're going to start with a good one, okay? And if you've been on my channel for more than 5 minutes, you know what I'm going to say about this. This is the Nature Lab Tokyo Perfect Volume Shampoo and Conditioner. I have talked about this so many damn times. This is currently one of my favorite shampoos and conditioners. I'm saying one of because I have another one that I actually used up this month that I really enjoyed. But these are always ones that I go back to. First of all, you can find them at Ulta, so I can go in anytime and get them. Second of all, they are always applicable for coupons. They are not considered a prestige brand at Ulta, so you can always get a discount. But third of all, I have talked about this ad nauseum. The smell is the best smelling hair care product I have ever used. I believe they say the smell is like cherry blossoms and jasmine. It is so beautiful and so fresh. It is a bit floral, it is a bit sweet, but like nothing in the world smells better to me than this. I am not even a floral perfume kind of girly, but this makes me want to get a floral perfume because it is that good. But on top of that, it makes my hair feel lovely. I really do feel like the shampoo does a great job of cleaning my hair because I do use product every single time I style it. I feel like the conditioner does a good job of conditioning without weighing my hair down. That's something big for me. My hair, I have a lot of it, but it's pretty fine, so conditioner will easily weigh it down. This one does not do that. I've talked about these so many times. It's not even funny. I feel like every time I do an Empties video, I have this. And yes, I do know that they make refill bags that you can refill this with, but I'm an idiot, and a lot of times I get down to the very last drop before I'm like, oh, I need some right now. So yes, these were superb. These are the real one, but let's go into something that I don't feel like is worth the hype. This might be a controversial one, but I decided to try out one of the many dupes for the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream, and this is the Nature Well Firming Cheeky Cream. Okay, I got this because it was on sale for $7, and you know how expensive Boom Boom Cream is, right? I am a huge fan of the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream, and for what it's worth, I used this until it was scraped clean, but only because I feel like I needed 2 scoops of this for every scoop that I need of the Boom Boom Cream. I feel like it did not moisturize my skin as well. I feel like it didn't sink in as quickly. It felt much thinner. Whereas the Boom Boom Cream feels thick and I feel the results all day, I do not feel like the results of this lasted all day. Now, the smell, if you're just looking for the smell is identical. So if you only want the smell, save yourself some money and get the Nature Well. But for me, my skin on my body is quite bone dry. So I want something that hydrates a little more, is a little bit thicker. So I will not be repurchasing this. It's not the worst thing I've ever used, but at the same time, I would personally rather spend the money on the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream, despite it being way more expensive. Let's stick with body lotion for a minute. The Isle of Paradise body lotion, I guess it's just called the Brilliantly Bright Body Moisturizer. I loved this and I can't find it anymore. I was even going to repurchase this. This smells so good. Ooh, I actually got like a tiny bit left. It smells so fruity and it sinks in so well. It's like such a nice, like summery scent. I really enjoyed this. Now, did I see it says radiant skin, brilliantly bright? I did not see any skin brightening from this, okay? What I saw from this was a scent that lasts, and it sunk into my skin, didn't leave me feeling greasy, and I felt like it helped my body to retain its own moisture. So this was a good one for me, but I can't freaking find it anymore, and I'm so frustrated. I really liked this. So I guess Isle of Paradise is just trying to play me. Let's go with another good one, and I do have a backup of this. I haven't dug into it yet, but I absolutely will. The Self-Made True Grit Resilience Scrub. This is my favorite body exfoliant of all time. Now, the granules are quite thick. They are not thin, so if you have sensitive skin, I don't know if this would be great for you, but for me, I feel like this takes off the top 2 to 7 layers of my skin and leaves me feeling like a damn new baby, and I love it. It makes my skin so soft, so smooth. I will do this before I shave, and it gives me the closest, smoothest shave because it's getting off all that gross dead skin. Now, I apparently like torture, so I also use this with an exfoliating mitt to really get in there, and I feel like this is wonderful. This is not the cheapest product on the market, but I do feel like it's the best one I've used. I'm currently using like a cheaper Tree Hut body scrub, and I like it, but it's not as good as this one. This one is fan-freaking-tastic. I thought I was just going to stick to one category or another. Like, oh, okay, I'm talking about body lotion. Let's talk about body lotion. I'm going to skip all over. Everything will be organized in the description box down below. But here, we're just going on vibes. Here's one I do not feel like was worth the hype, and I am so bummed about this. This is the Kosas Plump and Juicy Vegan Collagen Spray-On Serum. So I bought this because I had seen this used by several people on TikTok as a prime step before their moisturizer, saying that it really helped to bring in that moisture, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this bottle, it is a glass bottle, okay? So it feels real bougie. This thing was $20, okay? $20. So that was, it took a while for me to actually purchase it. And when I did, guys, it feels like water on my skin. It didn't feel like it helped me to moisturize or hold in moisture. In fact, I went back to using spray bottle of water. I have a spray bottle of water like next to my skincare. That I feel like helped my skin hold in moisture more than this, okay? And this is supposed to have collagen in it, and it's supposed to be really good and hydrating. I really feel like this is not worth the money. I did use it all. I used every last drop. I even used it until it got down to here and then filled it with water. And that felt nice, but like, no, it's not worth the money. I'm not going to repurchase this. I wanted this to work so badly, and it just freaking didn't. We really are skipping around today. So I'm going to talk to you about 2 Drunk Elephant products, one that I do think is worth the hype and one that I don't think is worth the hype. So the Sea Luma Hydra Bright Serum, I really enjoyed this. So this is like a more chill version of their usual vitamin C serum, and I really liked it. I feel like the consistency was more moisturizing, and I don't have very sensitive skin on my face, so if you do, you might like this more chill version. I feel like this just did a nice job. I do prefer the Sea Firma Fresh Day Serum. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put it here on the screen. I do prefer that one for my skin. I feel like I see more of a brightening effect, but I did really like this. Like, I used it until it was gone. I really did enjoy it. And again, if you have some more sensitive skin, I feel like this is going to be your best friend. Now, let me talk about what's not going to be your best friend. So this is the Drunk Elephant Wonder Wild Miracle Butter. There is nothing wrong with this product. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It is a more emollient formula, and you know what it is? It feels like petroleum jelly. It feels like Vaseline. So for me, it did help to lock in moisture when I needed it to. This is really great for over tattoos because it's not scented, things like that. But it's petroleum jelly, guys. It really felt this exact same to me. It's very, very thick. I did use it until it was gone, but you do not need to pay Drunk Elephant prices for petroleum jelly. Like, it was nice. I'm never going to repurchase this. Okay, wow. I didn't realize until I laid it out how many duds I have here. But let me just talk about a few expired products that I had in my collection that it was just time for them to go. I'll give you kind of brief reviews about them because honestly, like 2 out of 3, no, there's 4 of them, 4 expired products. I do like them, but let's just go through them. The Farmacy Honey Grail, you can probably see there's the tiniest bit left. This is a very thick face oil, and I really enjoy this. As far as face oils go, I think this one is my favorite, but I don't use face oils that often. Despite my skin being fairly dry, I don't use face oils a whole lot. So this just kind of expired, and it started to smell funny, and I shouldn't have even had it in my collection. It is a good product. It is a nice product. If you're looking for a face oil, I do recommend this one, but I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing because I don't really use face oil. Then this one, guys, okay, so this is the Hey Honey Come Clean Propolis and Minerals Face Scrub. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I have not subscribed to BoxyCharm for like 5 or 6 years. This should not be in my collection. It doesn't even have an expiration date on it, but it is skincare, okay? It is skincare. I used a lot of it, and I really enjoyed it because it was the kind of physical exfoliant that dissolved into your skin. I do enjoy that, but you should not have skincare open for like 5 or 6 years. Like makeup, do whatever you want. Skincare though, I do feel like that has a tendency to go bad quicker. So I will not be repurchasing this. It was nice enough. It was nice enough, but I'm not going to repurchase. Let's keep going. This is something else that just expired and I'm not going to be repurchasing. The GlossierBalm.com. I got the mango one. Everyone swore about this. This is one I definitely fell into the viral hype of. People were singing its praises. They said you could put it on your lips, you could put it on your cuticles, on your elbows, anywhere that needed more moisture. It's just not my vibe. Oh my God, literally, it says use on lips, on cuticles, on elbows. I'm a mind reader. Oh my God. I didn't like this. I just didn't like it. I used about half the tube because this is one of those things where I'm like, no, I paid for it. I gotta use it, which is one of my problems that I've talked about before, is that I feel like once I buy something, I need to use it, even if I don't like it. And I'm trying to get better about that. And this is proof. So this is going and not being repurchased. Then this, it's just a hyaluronic acid serum. It's called Bay Body. I got this as a gift and I used approximately that much. I didn't like this. I didn't like this at all. I don't feel like it did anything. I felt like it kind of sat on the skin and then pilled a little bit. So that's why there's so much of this left. Like, I don't even want to give this to a friend. That's how much I did not like it. Let's talk about some good stuff. So I have 2 mascaras here, both of which I really, really loved, but they were just expired. It's time for them to go. I'm trying to be better about not using mascaras for like 84 years. So first there is the What's Up Beauty Watch Me Mascara. This one is so cool because the brush on one side has like have regular bristles, like hair bristles, and on the bottom it almost has like a comb to it. This is a fantastic mascara. It really is. I just had it open for too long. Will I repurchase this? I might. I really enjoyed it. I feel like it was very volumizing and the packaging is like nice and luxe and heavy. I enjoyed this, but I also went through my Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. This is still my favorite mascara of all time and has been since it came out many, many years ago. I'm waiting for something to dethrone this. The Melt Cosmetics Supernatural Lash got close, but nothing has dethroned the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara for me yet. This one, it was just time for it to go, but it's still amazing. I have been trying to go through some sheet masks as well. I'll go through these pretty quickly. Let's talk about the ones that I don't know are worth it. So first of all, this Pacifica Glow Baby Brightening Facial Mask. It did nothing. I feel like it actually sucked the moisture out of my skin. Will not be repurchasing. The City Beauty Line Smoothing Hydro Mask is really, really nice and hydrating. But the price point, I'll put the price here on the screen. I do not feel like it's worth the price point for something that you just throw away. Okay? I do not feel like it's worth the price point, but it does feel really, really nice. So no comments about the actual product that are bad. The product is actually amazing, but I don't think it's worth the price, again, for something that is a one-time use. The one that I will say is worth the price, and I'll put the price here on the screen, but I want to say it's $8 each, are these Peach and Lily Glass Skin Ginseng Collagen Masks. This was beautiful. This is a mask you can leave on, what does it say? You can leave this on overnight. Now I can't because I sleep with my face smashed into a pillow like a feral animal, okay? But I have left this on for hours at a time and it really does an amazing job at hydrating the skin. It felt so beautiful. I really, really enjoyed this. It's a thicker mask, so it stays on. It doesn't slide off. And what's really cool too is that it becomes clear when it's time to take off. And again, I want to say this is like $8 each. So for something that I'm leaving on for hours at a time, I feel like this one is a bit more worth it. I still have trouble with sheet masks sometimes because you're throwing them away. But this one, if you're going to use a sheet mask, I feel like is really worth it. Let's go brand friendly here again for 2 products I do not feel like are worth it. These are both by Versed, okay? The first one is the Weekend Glow Daily Brightening Solution. You can see I used it all, and I can't tell you why because I feel like this did nothing for my skin. I don't feel like it did anything bad for my skin. It definitely did not do anything good for my skin. I just kind of put it in the routine. I shouldn't have used the whole bottle, okay? It was okay. It was fine, but it didn't do enough for my skin. Now this one, this is the Press Restart Gentle Retinol Body Lotion. I hate this, and I want it to burn in the fiery pits of hell. That's extreme. It is not that extreme. Seriously though, I just really didn't like this lotion for me. It did not sink into the skin. End of story. It would sit on top like a white mask on my skin, and then eventually I'd be able to rub it in after like several minutes of it sitting there, and then my skin felt drier at the end, which is the exact opposite of what a body lotion should do. I really didn't like this. I tried to use it all because I figured it's just lotion, just use it up. I did not. I think there's about halfway gone, and I just really would not recommend this. I will not repurchase. Do not like. Oh, let's go into another makeup item. This one makes me sad. This one was very hard for me to get rid of, but it was time. This is the Dose of Colors Aftermath lipstick from the Desi and Katie collection. This color was my favorite. It is a beautiful warm brown with a hint of pink to it, but guys, it is so dried out. It's dried out and it smells like crayons, and when it starts to smell like crayons, it's got to go. But I am so sad because I love this color. Please send recommendations down below. What is one that you like that is this brown? Okay, give me a lipstick that is this brown with a hint of pink to it, because I feel like whenever people recommend things to me, they're always pink with a hint of brown. I'm like, no, I want brown to be the main color. I want it to be warm tone, not cool tone. Please leave comments down below because I love this. So this is the Osea Advanced Repair Eye Cream, and I almost used it to the end. There's a drop left in there. This got weird, okay? I really liked it in the beginning. I really, really enjoyed it. I felt like it was very hydrating, and I felt like it was very light on the under eyes. But after a while, it expired. It straight up expired. Like, I'm sure if I were to take this sticker off or figure out how long the shelf life is, I probably had it open for double the shelf life, which is my fault. It got so thick that it wouldn't even spread under the eyes anymore. And it took me way longer to admit that to myself than it probably should have. Would I repurchase this? I would only repurchase this if I ran out of all of my other eye creams and I made a promise to use this every single day. I like the quality of this a lot, especially with the Ocean Eyes, like the under eye roller. Absolutely adored those. But as it stands, I'm probably going to wait before purchasing this again, but I might do it. You guys ready to talk about my most expensive mistake? You ready to talk about this? This is the Alastin Skincare Restorative Skin Complex. So I went to my dermatologist for a skin issue that I was having, and as you know, in our consultation for other things, she recommended this skincare to me. And it was on sale for, I think, $100+. This was over $100, but she swore by it. She said everybody in the office uses it, and they all confirmed like they really liked it. They said it replaced like their retinol. It replaced a lot of their serums. They just used this. This did absolutely nothing for my skin, and I used it every single day, twice a day, exactly how it was recommended. Did nothing, and it did not last nearly as long as a product should for that price. I feel like this lasted me like a month, maybe a month and a half, and I was only using, look how tiny the pump is. I was using one pump morning, one pump at night, and it said to use 2 in the morning, 2 at night. If this thing had lasted me like 3 weeks, I would have flipped a freaking table. This was fine. It was semi-moisturizing. I will never purchase this again, ever. Let's go into one that bums me out. So in a previous video, I realized that a certain makeup product had dried out, and I tried to revive it and couldn't, and that is my Melt Duochrome Eyeshadow Gel in Sour Grape. Look how beautiful and metallic it is. That would have looked so good over this look. Now here's the thing, I do have a backup of this, a fresh backup, so I do still have this, but I tried to revive this and just couldn't. It's hard. It's actually like hard, and this is supposed to be like a gel, like a smooth, creamy gel. There's no reviving this. And I know people are going to leave comments saying Duraline or blah, blah, blah. Guys, it's just not worth it to me because this has also been open for quite a while. So it's just time for this one to go, but it makes me very sad. It's a good product, but if you have stuff like this, use it. Use it and don't let it just sit there because this will happen. I'm going to talk about one more bummer for me, and then the rest of it is all kind of bomb. So this is the City Beauty Blue Defense Hydro Gel. I used quite a lot of this. I have no freaking clue why. This is not a bad product. This is just not meant for my freaking skin. Gel moisturizers work best on people with oily skin, but I kept using this at night thinking it would do me great or whatever. It didn't do anything for me. If anything, it didn't hold enough moisture in for me, whereas people with oily skin swear by gel moisturizers. No, not for me. As for a good one, I did go through another whole container of the Kaleidos hair dye in Nirvana. I know people have mixed opinions about this hair dye. I really like it. I like the red one especially. The red is what I use on my roots, probably about to the tops of my ears. Oh, my highlights pop in. But this is what I use all the time. I think a little bit goes a long way. It's a very thick formula, so it feels very moisturizing. Really enjoy the Kaleidos hair dye a lot. This is one you've probably also seen on my channel, the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. This is a fast drying brush cleaner, and I swear by it. The second I run out, I purchase a new one. I have a new one right there. I recently did a video where for 7 days I used one palette. And in that video, I also said that I was going to use one set of brushes. Every day I just cleaned with the Cinema Secrets. It dried almost instantly. Voila, clean brushes. I really love this. I highly recommend, no matter who you are, like if there's one product I'm going to recommend overall, maybe it's this, because I just love this brush cleaner. I forgot to put this with the rest of the Drunk Elephant stuff, and I am so mad because this is my favorite Drunk Elephant product. The Protini Polypeptide Cream is my favorite Drunk Elephant product. This is my favorite daily moisturizer ever. And I haven't repurchased this yet because I'm trying to go through some other moisturizers, but I will 150% repurchase this. If you have not tried this, this is such a good daily moisturizer, whether your skin is oily or dry, I feel. Because I feel like a little bit goes a very long way and it sinks in easily, doesn't leave your skin feeling greasy. It's just freaking fantastic. So I mentioned that I had another shampoo and conditioner I really liked. This is the Amika Big Hit Volumizing Shampoo and Conditioner. All of my hair products are always going to say volumizing. I love having volume because honestly, guys, look, this is what my hair normally is. It just kind of falls flat. It has no texture of its own. I am constantly putting product in it to make it more voluminous. I enjoyed these, but not as much as I wanted to. I think I enjoyed the shampoo more than the conditioner. The conditioner was not like rich enough for me. I did still enjoy it and I used it till it was gone, but I don't know that I'm going to repurchase the conditioner, but the shampoo I would almost definitely repurchase. Really enjoyed this. Let me know down below what other Amika products you like because it's a brand I'm really interested in trying more. We are almost at the very end. Look at this, guys. Look how much I used this. This is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. As far as face cleansers go, it's really hard to get me excited about one, but this one was so rich and creamy and moisturizing that I loved it until the very end. This is one that I'm going to consider repurchasing. I have such a hard time spending money on cleansers though. You're just washing it right down the drain. It's not sitting on your skin, but this one didn't strip my skin, which is a huge deal for me. I really, really loved it. And finally, I am so sad that this is discontinued now, but I believe there might still be some on the website. I'm not positive, but this is the Nomad Air Face Mist. I used this till it was gone. This is one that I loved for, you know how I talked about how the Kosas one didn't feel like it was actually putting moisture into my skin when I would spray it in between skincare steps? This felt so moisturizing and felt so beautiful, but I would also use this as like a refreshing mist, right? I don't believe this was a great setting spray. I did not enjoy this as a setting spray, but as a face mist for holding in moisture, I just love it. So that's it. Those are my empties and not so empties. Tell me in the comments below, what products have you emptied recently and would you repurchase them or not? Or what product did you decide, hey, I don't like this and I'm going to stop using it? If you enjoyed this video, I'm going to go and put the video here I was just talking about where I used one palette for 7 days, because if you're into underconsumption, I think you might really dig that one. But that's it. If you did enjoy this video, please take a second, stop, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, become a part of the Rockstar family. It means so much to me and it helps me out so much. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. As always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart. Oh, it makes me angry. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.